Well, hello and welcome to I Love Gay today. We're in the world of travel, and we are here with Christina Glynn from Visit Santa Cruz. How are you?
I'm very well, Matt. How are you today?
Fantastic. It was so nice chatting with you earlier. And mind if I call you CG instead of Christina Glynn?
Please, yep, please do. That's my professional moniker.
I love that. No, it's great to be connected with you here. I'm from California. Don't live there now, but um, uh, going up to Santa Cruz and Monterey and that whole central coast, northern central coast area, it was always one of my favorite, kind of road trips that I used to do. But you guys have really come a long way in terms of really kind of being embracing out there for LGBT travelers that want to come up that to Santa Cruz also.
Oh, for sure. We're small but mighty. We're kind of known as the quintessential California beach town, the
Yeah.
historical birthplace of mainland surfing in the United States. Jack O'Neill, wetsuit pioneer, lived here. We're known for our redwood forests, but there's a lot I think that people don't know about Santa Cruz County. And honestly, as a native Californian, I can 100% tell you that wherever you go in California, you're going to have an amazing experience. All of our destinations have, farmers markets, arts and culture, outdoor adventure, family travel, food and wine.
Yeah.
But when we talk about our individual destinations, we also talk about what's different about us. So there are certain things, of course, that set us apart from other places. And one of them, I think, is just this very chill, authentic, classic West Coast vibe that we have. We're very diverse. We embrace diversity. Diversity is kind of baked into our DNA as a destination. The Santa Cruz area is known for its progressive personality and for the outspoken opinion of its residents. Awareness about social justice issues and diversity is kind of how we became like Berkeley by the Sea, which is sort of how we're known. So we're very proud of that, and we want to share that far and wide.
I love that moniker. I had not known that until I was chatting with you here. And but no, you guys have even got a portion of your website really dedicated to LGBT travel, and I love, in fact, that you feature your two locals that moved there, Bonnie and Genevieve.
Oh, they're great. Yes, I love Bonnie and Genevieve, and what a romantic story they have.
Yep.
Sometimes I think that we as a destination make the mistake that people kind of already know what we're all about. Um, I think we have what we call a saturated market in terms of diversity because there's no one geographical place within Santa Cruz County that is historically known as sort of the LGBTQ nucleus. Like San Diego has the Castro. I'm sorry, San Diego has Hillcrest and San Francisco has the Castro. But it's kind of just known among locals that, gay acceptance, LGBTQ acceptance is sort of everywhere.
Yeah.
So what we decided to do when we launched this initiative is kind of warehouse our assets and market to that particular population specifically. And that's something that we had never done before. So, we didn't want to make any assumptions that anyone knew that we were accepting and welcoming of the gay community. So this was really an effort to do that.
Yeah, no, I love that. But you guys have a Pride Festival there, and so and not only that, but also when I was doing a little research, I noticed you have a diversity center and so forth. So you have some real infrastructure there.
We do, for sure. And we partnered with the Diversity Center on an LGBTQ survey that we did just before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And we kind of wanted to see what the LGBTQ community was saying about Santa Cruz County, what they like to do when they came here, what the general feeling was about us as a destination. And they were saying that what we found from the survey is that Santa Cruz County was considered the most LGBTQ friendly destination of the regions tested by far. So 81% of respondents saw us as LGBTQ friendly. Yeah. And so we looked at other destinations within California, and we were very happily surprised that there was so much support of our destination and of our destination assets among that community. We released these findings of our survey. We worked with CMI.
Yep.
And we released the findings of the survey at a community event in January 2020. And we partnered with the Diversity Center on the event.
Yeah.
And it was great. We had a lot of support among restaurants, hotels, retail shops, attractions, all the businesses and community stakeholders
Yeah.
were very, very reacted very positively about the findings. And so the findings of the survey sort of informed how we went about creating the LGBTQ initiative. And one of the things that was invaluable to us was our partnership with the Diversity Center,
Yeah.
because above all, we wanted our content to be authentic. And although we do have an LGBTQ landing page, we were really wanting to have our creative assets showing gay couples, um, mixed families across all of our content. So not just dedicated to the landing page. We have done that at on our blog at visitsantacruz.org. So we wanted to make sure that we were incorporating fresh and authentic content across all of our channels, including our social media channels. And there were 3 qualifiers that we had to make sure that we were speaking mindfully to this particular population.
Yeah.
We wanted to communicate our brand authentically. We wanted to engage with our audience, and we wanted to showcase trends and concepts within the destination. So the Diversity Center, although they were very helpful in helping us learn the language of LGBTQIA, they were also kind of our casting agency, because we wanted to make sure that we were showing everyone along the spectrum.
Yeah.
So we got locals involved in our photo shoots, we got locals involved in our commercial and our video shoots, and it's been a really, really fruitful partnership.
Yeah.
And prior to my position here at Visit Santa Cruz County, I worked for 6 years for the YMCA of Silicon Valley, and we were all about diversity at the Y.
Yeah.
And so I was able to even glean from my previous relationships there, talent, because diversity comes in all forms. One of our board members actually suggested the idea of the LGBTQ initiative to us. And that was Robert Kelly, who was head of Santa Cruz Ballet Theater.
Yeah.
And we have a new board member named Foster Anderson, who is head of Shared Adventures, which caters to disabled people. And, so really it's this whole idea of diversity has gone well beyond LGBTQ and really has embraced DEI and disabled populations as well. And we're just so happy to be doing that. It just expands our content and expands our reach. And, we want everybody to be able to come to Santa Cruz, have a positive visitor experience, be welcomed, know that they are welcomed, and have our hospitality industry ready to welcome these populations.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I have a lot of fond memories of driving down Highway 17 from San Francisco south into Santa Cruz. And I would always tell folks, it's actually one of the most beautiful drives you could ever take, because you're going down and all of a sudden all the redwoods and everything just sort of come alive. And as you meander through, and then you're at the beach. And but so I've always done that, redwoods and the forests that are there. But when I was on your LGBT landing page, I didn't realize that there were even wineries in the area as well that you guys have.
Yeah, the wineries are beautiful. And so the Santa Cruz Mountain Appellation, the AVA, is one of the oldest in the United States. And what we talk about when we talk about our wineries and our wine tasting experience to visitors is that we're kind of what Napa was maybe 50 or 40 years ago. With their small boutique wineries that we have, you're not going to find big production wineries. And let's face it, you're not going to get a bad glass of wine anywhere in California. But what I like about our wineries is that the winemaker is making wine on the weekdays, Monday through Friday, and pouring on the weekends. So it's a very intimate experience. You're not going to be led through a gift shop through to the tasting room. You're going to meet the person who is behind what's in your glass. And it's a one-on-one experience. It's very nice. The rates, the fees to taste wine are extremely reasonable compared to other destinations. And they're small, they're boutique, and they're very personal. That's really what I like about it, because you can have a glass of wine anywhere, but what the visitor really wants is that one-on-one experience, and that's what we can offer here. And we have some wonderful creative that was taken at Stores Winery in Corralitos, very LGBTQ friendly, with a lovely couple that we sourced through the Diversity Center. So we're really happy about that as well.
I'm looking forward to coming back. Actually, next year, my husband is doing with a group from here in New York area. They're going to do the California AIDS Ride. So, and I think I'm going to join them and become an official roadie, where I'm there with them the whole way from San Francisco to LA. And so, but we're going to get to San Francisco a little early in that area and just kind of relax and enjoy. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to grab a car and bounce on down to where you guys are at as well.
Oh, that is wonderful. I hope you do.
Me too. But thanks so much just for, taking moments of your time and kind of sharing your story of what you guys are up to. And like I said, it's one of my favorite parts of California, and I look forward to reconnecting here soon.
Matt, you are so welcome. It's been an absolute pleasure spending part of my morning with you, and I appreciate your time, and please visit us anytime.
Thanks again now. Take care.
Thank you.
Feels good, so good. Coming back again.